Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with part 2 of the master bedroom makeover that I'm currently working on. If you didn't see part 1, I will have it linked in the description box, but in that video we did the faux brick accent wall. So if you want to see how I did that, make sure to check that video out. In today's video, I'm going to be getting all of the furniture painted white. You can see now it's kind of like an almond brown color, but once I have that painted, I'm going to do some shaker doors out of the doors that lead into the bathroom. They're pretty basic mobile home doors. If this is your first time to my channel, this is a 1997 mobile home that I have been redoing over the past couple of years. I do have videos on the other rooms in the house that I've done. I have all the videos together in a playlist I can link down below as well if you're interested in seeing those. So to get started, I'm gonna start with the small dresser first and go ahead and start priming. Now this furniture has a slight shine to it, so it either needs to be sanded, or what I decided to do, because I really did not want to sand in this room with carpet and I wasn't able to take the furniture out of the room, I just use the Bullseye 123 primer. It's always my go-to when I don't want to have to sand something, because it'll stick to any surface and it'll give the paint something to adhere to. We actually use this in the kitchen on the cabinets because they're like the mobile home material. You guys know what I mean if you have a mobile home. But this was how we were able to paint our cabinets, was because of this primer. So you can get it at Lowe's. It's about $30 for the gallon, but in my opinion it is totally worth it. So you'll see that I start out with a roller at first, but I found that I like the brush a lot better. It gave the furniture more of the look that I was going for. I did go in with the roller in some of the larger areas just to get it covered, and then I went back with the brush to give it the look that I wanted. Because this room is going to be farmhouse style, I really wanted that rustic and perfect look, and that's another reason that I love the farmhouse style, because you really don't have to worry about being perfect. If you do have imperfections, it just adds to the style. And as far as taking everything out of the drawers, we didn't bother. The drawers actually wouldn't even come out of the dresser, so I was just extra careful not to get paint inside of those. Also, we're going to be ripping the carpet out of this room eventually, so I really wasn't too concerned about getting paint on the carpet. I was careful, but at the same time it wasn't a big deal. So eventually the carpet will be coming out of here.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space, so brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters, stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving it.
So once I finished with the first coat of primer, I went back in with a second coat. I was running low on paint and I was hoping it would minimize the amount of coats that I would need to apply, but I still had to put 2 coats of paint as well. It was also a cheap paint, so I'm sure that's probably why, but I was just using up some paint that I had left from some previous makeovers, so I didn't have to buy anything for this project.
Thinking we'll be young forever, 'cause I'm thinking we'll be young, young, 'cause I'm thinking we'll be. Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened, trying to prove it, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken. wanna pretend, acting like everything's sane. I never asked you to stay, but you're staying. You're giving it all for the fame. Your vanity, you have no shame. None of it makes any sense. Can you feel it? I don't wanna hear all your table talk. Let me see the one who you really are. I know it's so easy to play the part, but you're not being honest. We are lost for the cause in our own specific state. It's the logic of things that I never could explain. Fill the blanks in our dirty sheets when I'm missing a single piece. What are we doing? What are we doing? Did you notice how we're turning gray? And somehow there's no one to blame. We don't know how to behave, we don't listen. Now this is the price that we pay, facing the problems we made. None of it makes any sense. Can you feel it? I don't wanna hear all your table talk. Let me see the one who you really are. I know it's so easy to play the part, but you're not being honest. We are lost for the cause in our own specific state. It's the logic of things that I never could explain. Fill the blanks in our dirty sheets when I'm missing a single piece. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let us mend all the cracks that we made up. Just a bit is enough when we're fading. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing? We are lost for the cause in our own specific state. It's the logic of things that I never could explain. Fill the blanks in our dirty sheets when I'm missing a single piece. What are we doing? What are we doing? When I'm missing a single piece. What are we doing?
So it's the next day. I got both dressers primed and ready for paint, but I'm going to take a break on those and going ahead and getting the bed primed and painted. I just wanted to focus solely on this today because I didn't want to have to remove the mattress and the box spring more than once. If I didn't finish it in one day, I would need to put it back together because my mom would need to have somewhere to sleep. And so I need to get this part done, primed and painted and put back together. And then tomorrow I will get back on the dressers and get those painted.
I go anywhere, anywhere with you, 'cause you fill my mind, or you fill my mind. We could build a dream, start up something new. Let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer. I'll be there for you, I'll be there for you. 'Cause when we are together, I know you feel the tension. Just let me in your head so I can be there for you, there for you. The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? on repeat. I could stay awake till the night is through, with you by my side, with you by my side. Though we've only met, let me die.
I wanted to show you guys the paint that I'm using. It's just basic interior paint. I didn't have it tinted or anything. I just used the paint as is, and I'm also not going to take y'all back through painting all of this furniture. I'll just show the bed. I didn't want to bore y'all just doing the same thing over and over.
You feel the tension, just let me in your head so I can be there for you, there for you. The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night.
So we finally decided on this mirror window above the bed. We had another one that we had been thinking about. It was actually like a real farmhouse window, but it turned out to be a little bit too big for the space, and so we grabbed this one from the master bathroom and hung a wreath on it and some fairy lights, and that really added to the cozy feel of this room. I started out with one wreath and then I changed it out for another we had in the house. I just really like the look of that second wreath much better. We are going to work on these doors now. This turned out to be a really simple project. It did take a few sets of hands, but as far as how it comes together, it's really simple. So you'll see my sister in and out on this project, and also Adrian, which is Ray's dad. I've been getting a lot of questions on who the mystery guy is in my videos. He and my sister helped me so much on this project, helping me to make sure that I had things even, passing me tools as needed. So yeah, I don't think I could have pulled it off without him. I might could have, but it would have taken me a little bit longer. So shout out to them. So I was in Lowe's looking for thin wood I could lay over the doors, and as I was walking back, I stumbled upon this little shelf of boxed up planks. Some of it is reclaimed shiplap, but I saw these DIY wood planks. They were marked down to $10, almost $11 a box, and it came with enough for me to do one door in each box. And so at first I just grabbed 3 boxes because I'm going to be doing 3 doors total. However, when I got to checkout, they rang up to $4 a box. I couldn't believe it, and so I ran back and I got the rest that was on the shelf, because I can use this for all sorts of stuff. I can do all the doors in the house for that price. And so I was super excited about that because they were marked down so low. That made the cost for this project about $12, because I had also bought a couple tubes of liquid nails for extra support. Those are a couple of dollars, but I already had the paint, the caulk, and the nails. But even if I had to buy all of that, it was still going to be an amazing price for pulling this project off. So I was super excited, and it gave so much character to the doors. They look more high-end, and it only cost me $12. I did purchase some new handles from Amazon because the gold just didn't fit the look anymore. I priced the handles at Lowe's, but it was a lot cheaper to get those off Amazon. So I'll put the ones that I got down in the description box. I did the sides of the door first, and then I went back and put in the middle pieces. I did have to measure and cut for the bottom half of the door because the planks weren't long enough to reach from top to bottom of the doors, and then I just had to go in and measure the middle pieces and get those cut. And I also kind of did the same thing with the tape as I did in the hallway for the board and batten. I used tape as a guide to know where my wood planks needed to go before I started fastening them on the door. And so how I decided where they needed to go was I measured the door from top to bottom and then divided that number in half, and that told me where my middle plank needed to go. And then I just placed on the top and bottom boards, and then I measured between the top and the middle, divided that in half, and that told me where the second plank needed to go. And then the same for the bottom half of the door. I really hope that this all makes sense, but I'm sure there are step-by-step tutorials for this stuff on YouTube and Pinterest. I know that's what I do anytime I want to know how to do something. I will go to YouTube or I'll read about it on Pinterest. That's actually how I learned to use all of my power tools. I just looked up tutorial videos on them and learned how to use them. So when I had the boards all hung, I took some paintable caulk and I caulked in all of the cracks where the door and the boards meet so it all looks like one piece. Some of the wood planks had holes. I filled those in, and any other seams or cracks.
Kept running in the woods alone instead. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Try to keep it up and standing tall. Why don't you stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really.
So because I covered the original door holes, I had to go in and cut some new ones. I just used the old ones as my guide. I could still see them on the other side of the door. And so I just cut new ones to match. This was the most difficult part of this job, but I got it.
I'm trying to make it up for my mistakes, but everywhere I turn some hearts will break. Something, someone will end up getting hurt again.
And now it is officially time to paint. I'm taking a piece of sandpaper really quick and going over the doors to smooth them out from where I had put the caulk on. And then I'm going to go in with the same primer and paint that I used on the furniture.
Why don't you stay, oh stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Why don't you stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a mend. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me. Why don't you stay, oh stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere
And the last thing that I did was I put on some new levers. I got the same color as what the hardware is in the bathroom so that it all ties together. So really quick, I wanted to show y'all the before so you can really see the difference in having the furniture painted in here. I think it came out beautiful and it really made a big difference, but all of this fresh white is going to stand out even more once we get the paint color on the walls. It's going to be like a pinkish gray color. It's really going to make all of this white stand out so much more. So what we have left are the walls, the curtains, she's getting new bedding, and we are also going to do the same thing to this closet door that we did to the bathroom doors, except it's going to be a sliding barn door. I wanted to save that until after the walls are painted because I don't want to have to take it back down to paint. But I really hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss part 3 to see how this room all comes together in the end. If you're still watching, please leave a butterfly in the comments to let me know that you were here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.